Okie dokie. Should be live. It's this part of the live stream where I check if I'm live for the first minute and a half. Nice to see you. I'm still checking. Still nothing there. No, it's there. It's there. Okay. First minute. Cool. Sick. Yeah, let's just fucking ping the Discord. Okay. Yeah, I don't know. I'm trying to mix it up, work on different tracks. So I am going to work on a different track. This is just an idea. If I recall, it doesn't ever really get anywhere. Maybe I could take it somewhere. But the principle behind this song is I was messing around with the sub bass. And so here, I'll just press play. And so if you look at the sub bass here, what's interesting about it is only the harmonics are being pitch bent. I made it so that the fundamental is stable. So if you look at, I guess if we look at the waveform, this guy here, I don't know, it looks kind of cool. And then when it goes really low, it's like kind of stable, but also it's got some like dynamic funky shit to it. So that's the concept that I'm going for. I think I need to do some volume automation so that this bit is quieter. Some hearing damage, isn't it? Uh-oh. Yeah, that's annoying. The erosion from this, only in a certain frequency range, is always panned to the left. That's unfortunate. That's just hearing damage. Awesome. Oh, and I think, yeah, this is microtonal. We're in 31 notes per octave. Fun. That's not good. Yeah, there needs to be more shit going on, more different melodic ideas than just this like loop here, which is where the problem comes with me trying to do something in microtones, because I don't know what the fuck I'm doing with microtones, really. Because if you go all by ear, and then the second you need to like, oh, I need a new idea. Let's write another melody in the same key. Oh, wait, I don't know what key it's in. I just kind of fucked around, so... we can try something. I don't know. Right? So we're in 31 notes per octave, right? So what is going to be... So 31 divided by 12, right? So that's like one whole step in 12 tone is equal to this in 31 tone. And so if we multiply this by a perfect fifth, which is 7, not whole step, half step. Fuck God, I hate music theory terminology. It's so bad. So multiply that by 7, 18. That's going to be our perfect fifth, right? So if we want to add, so like let's say we have these notes in our scale, which is pretty shit. We only got these notes here. Well, I can take this, copy, paste it, go up. Oh God. Copy, paste, go up 12, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And now that was up 18. And now I've like used it as a generator to generate more notes. Will it sound good? I don't know. That's something. Would be, it's another interval that I can use. We can look at like, I need to know like more music theory in general, but okay, so we can take this, divide by 7 to get back to where we were, times by 5. So this is going to be, the closest thing would be 13. So we could take all of these, and then let's go up 12, up 1. That's 13. And now we got a decent thing going. And then I can also go down, no, this is all still within 31 notes, I think. So, yeah, now we have a lot of notes to work with. So some of them... this wider now, probably. This guy. I'm not using the right. Oh, I did this with the stereo rack. This is incorrect. Either way, it's still working. Yeah. Well, at least now I kind of, yeah, this is like a decent way to work within 31 notes by like using perfect fifths as like a generator for more notes once you find something. Dude, what? The cat wants attention, as per usual. Okay, yeah, I'm not really feeling inspired at all with that song. It's something. My cat just opened the door, meowed at me, and then now is laying in front of it. But opening the door makes sound bleed in, and I can't be having that. Okay, what else do we got here? Here, this one. I need to change up the snare and some of the drums and then mix this down better. So we can work on this song. Yeah. Why is my CPU so bad? I don't recall there being anything crazy on this song. Is there a way to check what's causing, like what group or track it's mostly coming from? I mean, I know you can do that with stuff like with most like IDEs and stuff. I know you can do it with Max, like in Max MSP, but Weird. Anyways, let's turn. Okay, and then the snare is too snappy. So let's get an erosion. Well, I guess the issue here is in... Oh, okay, I see the problem. I need to like layer this, I think, with something else. I know, I could layer you with the bird calling clap, because that never fails. Yeah. Here. And then let's just use these three, and then since we're duplicating only three bars of content over a 4-bar loop, it creates a polymeter. So even though it's like kind of repetitive, it's not going to feel repetitive because the shit's not going to repeat like when everything else repeats. Oh, there's some crazy fucking... What's happening? Oh, this is getting sidechained from the kick snare group. Yeah, that's no bueno. Probably everything is. Okay, let's just drag you out for now. And then let's put erosion. I misspelled erosion on the clap. Let's drop you in pitch. And then less erosion. More width. And so let's go through all of them. Actually no, the first one being all the same, and then snare fucking sucks, dude. Why, in what state of mind did I, like, think that the snare was a good idea? It boggles. can I just... I could probably just lower the width. And then maybe add some reverb. Oh, there's already so much fucking reverb going on. Okay, yeah, for the most part, I think the drums just need, like, a lot of tweaking. So we get to try to figure out a whole new snare, which is the worst, I have to say. I think, like, having to replace the snare for your song when the song is done is awful, because you kind of build everything around the snare, and then, like, what's in your brain. How you hear the song is... How you expect the song to sound is now dependent on what the snare was when you initially started making the sound. So I feel like most snares are going to feel wrong when you start like putting them in. But yeah, let's just hit snare, go to all results, sort by rank. See, I definitely... It has to sound like organic. I need like an organic kind of sounding snare. Also, this whole 4 on the floor beat pattern here, where the kick is just on every fucking bar. Kind of weird. But I get it. I don't know. It kind of works. I don't know. Okay, when I'm figuring out the snare, I guess I'm going to work over here where it's not in a weird fucking pattern. Hello. I like that. That's kind of cool. Maybe there's something in there we can use. Like, I like how it's got that reverse tail thing. And then what if we just, like, cut out the meat? Right? So we got something like that. This guy... Oh fuck, I've been muted. I wonder how long that's been for. Probably like the entire stream. Oh, that's really obnoxious. I hope not. I think the drums. No? Okay, it's been like 7 minutes of me being muted. That's cool. I don't know how the fuck that happened. Like, the key that I used to mute shit is not anywhere near anything else. It makes no sense. But, so be it. Oh, so, I guess since I'm muted, I'll just reiterate. What I'm doing right now is I'm making, more fucking snare things. Just a layer, and I'm making it wide. And then the point of this is I'm then making this 5 beats long, or 5 bars long. And so that way, when you duplicate this whole thing over, it creates a polymeter with your 4 bar loop, basically. I'm doing the same thing with the snaps over the claps over here, which have a 3 bar polymeter. So in the end, this is a 4 against 3 against 5 polymeter, which is going to be 60 bars long. So every single snare is going to be just a little bit unique. Just a little bit. No one's going to notice this, but fuck it. I feel like there's supposed to be like more reverb and shit, right? On this. So I'm not I don't know, man. Maybe I can make like a clap spray with just this thing. I can use grain delay. I'll just use bubbles, right? That's cool. Hate the snare, man. I don't know. Oh, this is this not the newest version? No, I just didn't save an 11.3 version. That's why. That's obnoxious. 11.3. Okay. Well, I opened that. I think I maybe made some things better. What else is there? Oh, there's this song. Yeah, this song, the structure is a little bit weird. I'm trying to think about. Well, I had this like idea of, I don't know, the sub bass is really weird. It like goes really high into the mid and high range frequencies because it's doing like the wonky, funky sub thing that I normally do. But everyone I've shown it to is like, yeah, that's really annoying. It doesn't sound good. And so now I'm like, oh, maybe I should change it up. But also the like intro and I don't know, the first like 70% of the song can probably just be like actually the first 20%. It goes on too long. But yeah. I don't know. I like how the sub sounds. I like what it's doing. Maybe it could be quieter when it goes up though. Oh. At this point, it starts getting a little bit old. But, okay, it does this for just a second and then it changes. So maybe I can add some new sounds over here. Yeah, this guy is fucked. Not how you're supposed to sound. Weird. What the fuck happened to this? It's supposed to sound totally different. I like must have fucked up this project file somehow. That's really a big bummer. You see, let's see. Somehow I changed up like all the automation for this, and it was not good. It's supposed to sound like this. Right? So it's supposed to sound exactly like that, but totally off. Which I don't get. I don't get how this happened. And that's extremely frustrating. I guess I can like, oh, if I really want to be annoying, I could like go back. Where are the project files? Flux VIP, right? Yeah. 6 months ago. Oh, Jesus. My backups. I don't know what the difference is here. Let's load this one. And then let's save this, I guess, because I did make a couple changes to the drums and stuff. 0.3. And then we can load this. What's up, Gnome? Thank you. I appreciate that. You were like one of the OG commenters. You found like one of my very first videos. And then you like consistently were gassing me up in every video, which was cool. And I appreciated that. Right now, I appear to have fucked up my project file somehow. I don't know what I did. But gonna dig for about to go see if I can figure out what happened, and then maybe I can save the individual track that's now fucked up. That would be ideal. Let's see. So no, Ableton doesn't usually do. I think this is a consequence of me fucking around with all these like Max devices and spellbooks and stuff. this is not the right backup. But I think, well, one issue, for instance, is that, like, I mean, maybe I did this? I don't think so. I thought I figured my shit out by now. But if you have, if you're using the spell book, right? What did I do? My cat is biting me. I don't know how I can, like, demonstrate this really well. Essentially, okay, there's a spellbook here, and I'm automating shit here to move the squelches, right? And so, theoretically, if I write the automation for this, it should be the same every time. However, if I initially make this project file, and this is set to read, and I change it to sync, this dot is going to be at a different point. And then when I reload the project file, it's going to reset to the initial spot. So whenever you're like working with these techniques, you need to make sure everything's reset to the initial spot. Elsewise, you're going to be automating something that isn't actually going to be preserved correctly. It's going to end up changing. And I suspect maybe that's what I did. So we will find out. When did... I don't know if I have the upload date. I don't think I have the upload date for that song on my SoundCloud. But yeah. It just says 6 months ago. I mean, I presume... Here, let's try just this back up. Maybe this one's fine. Fuck it. Yeah, that is a very annoying thing. I have, like, this project file's probably... No... Yeah, I don't know. I definitely have had a lot of issues with that very specific problem, which is annoying. And I've like lost, not necessarily lost, but like sometimes you'll like render something out, or you'll export like an MP3 or a wave, and then you'll listen to it a bunch, and you'll be like, this sounds cool, and then you go back and then you try to listen to it again with your DAW open, and then it doesn't sound at all the same. The snare is also kind of fucked. All the drum samples are not good in this. That's an issue. It's why you need to make sure your samples and everything sound good from the very beginning. Like too often I would just like start off and be like, no, this is fine. I'll fix it later. And then build everything around that, and then maybe just the sample source just sucks and you have to change everything in the end. Like this all sounds great, but it's missing another part. This is still missing a section, so we're gonna keep digging. It's not the very last one, right? This is the file that I loaded that was broken, I'm pretty sure. I don't know. We're on a treasure hunt right now. I know this is extremely exciting, but yeah. Well, I have a cat in my lap. If that's something. It's not really doing anything right now, but yeah. Very annoying. Yeah, maybe I like saved it underneath a different project name. I don't think so though. This is correct. Okay, so the automation is fine now. But when I loaded what the fuck? Alright, whatever. Let's find where is so I'm going to take this, and I'm just going to chuck this in. Just, yeah, fuck it. I'm just going to chuck that under tracks. Okay. Now, let's open the quote-unquote correct one. I'm so confused. I don't understand. Maybe just, like, bugged out when I loaded it in. I don't know. But, yeah, that's a consequence of, using all the things that I use. Alright, now let's just chuck this in here. If it will work. And so... Are you kidding me? No, it just works. Okay, I just wasted all that time for no reason. I just reloaded the project file, and now it sounds correct. Except that little burp sound doesn't sound good. Okay. I don't know what the fuck just happened. I deluded myself into thinking that this was broken. I didn't delude myself. It was just broken. And then I went back to a previous project file, backup, got the thing in, and then it turned out to be fine the whole time. So Ableton is just fucking with me. I'm getting pranked. That's cool. Where's all this reverb coming from? Why is there so much reverb? Huh? Why are you so muted? Yeah, this project file is kind of a mess. Which is unfortunate, because I really like a lot of the ideas in here. also doesn't sound right. Okay, maybe it will be useful that I saved the last things. I don't know. Song is a mess. Though I do like the vibe, the general atmosphere, and the like ideas that I'm doing in it. So that's cool. So, fun fact, this little section here, so there's this thing in the background. And that's basically, it's just an ascending and like descending dream scale. So if you take a whole, you can make a scale using only whole tones, meaning every other note. So there's only going to be 6 notes in the scale, and just skip a note every single time. And it has like a pretty cool, uneasy psychoacoustic effect. And so that kind of like creeps in here, and it sounds off and weird because it's like a different scale from the rest of the song. Except, here, these little burp things, I'm not crazy of. Why is there so much like... Oh, it's just not even from that. Yeah, this section is kind of weird. I don't know if I should repeat again. It's over here. What happened? Where'd you go? What? Oh, there's two of them. Fucking double perks. I think maybe some like different percussion could be good. Maybe let's put this, let's do the MIDI thing. This one, so I can draw different patterns. Right? Yeah, and then we'll put his thing on that. Delete that. This and this. Probably can't even hear it. That's the problem. Maybe we could just like stab it. These are some of the sounds of all time. I agree. It's like I listen to this and I'm like, yep, those sure are sounds arranged in a way that kind of makes sense. Yeah, I don't, fuck. It's like, I'm like too married to certain ideas when they're executed so poorly. And to make them sound like good or clean or polished. Wobular's album. Honestly, I'm not that familiar with Wobular, like, at all. Which I feel like I really should be. I've like, I mean, I know of him, and I know like one or two songs, but yeah, I definitely need to be more in the know in that regard. But what was I saying? Oh, just if I want some of these ideas to sound like clean or good, what's up, Sport Motorola? Then I'll have to like entirely change the sounds, and then it's not going to be the same idea exactly. It is going all right. I'm not super thrilled with this, but it's something. Like, the ideas are cool, but it doesn't sound clean or good, and so I'm gonna have to like wholly entirely change some of the sounds. I don't know. Gotcha. Fun fact, when I was writing my most recent EP, Tangled Snakes, I would regularly go hike up a mountain and then smoke a little bit of DMT, and then listen to my song and listen to the changes and see if like the DMT approved, which I thought was like cool. It's like co-written / approved by DMT for DMT, etc. Thank you. I appreciate that. This part still sucks. Everything else sounded cool. Thank you, Ebog. I appreciate that shit ton. Yeah, it's kind of wild. Like having people that give a shit about your artistic journey. Did not anticipate that happening, or at least like I always or I wanted it to always happen. I was like, I deserve this, but like I didn't think it would actually happen. So it was very cool. Okay, maybe just like saturate the fuck out of it. I mean, it's like, it sounds clipped, but like if I clip it to shit, then it's like, oh, that's intentional, you know? Yeah, rewriting a track, I never actually get around to doing that. Usually I'm like, oh, this is like so good, but I'm gonna have to like revamp or redo this whole section, and I never do it. And then by the time I actually feel like inspired to come back and do it, my production abilities have like leveled up and increased since then, and it'll be way too much effort to actually try to finish that idea from scratch. Like, I mean, I have plenty of like what I think are really, really good songs or concepts that I made from years and years ago, but they're made really poorly and it's not polished at all, and the mix downs are shit, and like just the fundamental, like the foundation of the songs is shit, and so it's basically way, way, way too much effort to try to make it polished and listenable for my like current skill set, or like what I deem is good now at this point. I'm having difficulty articulating myself, but yeah, this is something. It's still, I like the idea in general, and it is like it's a VIP of a song, so maybe I'll like only save this for like live sets or something. And that way I can feel less bad about it not being like polished or whatever. Just like justifying it. R and K hypothesis? I'm not familiar with what that is. But yeah, pretty much I feel like there's a lot to learn from doing both. You know, if you just churn out a shit ton of tracks with like minimal effort, I feel like you learn the most that way. You'll learn the largest amount of things fastest. But I think if you also sit down and torture yourself trying to finish just one song and spending like years coming back to and polishing and fine tuning and mixing and going back and forth and listening over and over and over again, like I feel like even though it's much slower and painful, you eventually will like break through and like achieve an ability higher than before. Like I feel like every time I finish and release an EP, I like level up as a whole. And I think that's a result of me like fucking torturing myself to finish tracks. Yeah. So um but yeah, like in terms of like is it productive to do that? I don't know, probably not, honestly, cuz like then it takes forever to like release songs. Um like I'm sure I'd probably be doing better if I just like release songs way more often, instead of like trying to have a completed vision or an EP for everything. And just like if I just release them all at 90% instead of trying to torture myself to get them to 99.9%. But yeah, I don't know. Cause like there's a lot of like great producers that are also like pretty new and they're just like dropping tracks just like every couple weeks, every month, just like they'll just like the second that they're pretty much done with one, they just drop it and then walk away. And then I mean they do well, you know? Most people aren't gonna give a fuck, but I guess there's like it's all about like perfectionism and my own vision and shit. Yeah, like for the most part I have like I just jump around a bunch of songs and then eventually I'll start to get an idea for like an EP or a project, and then I'll group the songs together and then start torturing myself. But it's often I'm just like slowly just chipping away and working at like I don't know around like 10 songs or something, and then eventually I forget about some and then I come back. I mean like it would be cool if the masses if I did make tracks for the masses. Um, Not like for them, but like if the masses like my tracks and I could, spend a living doing that, that would be neat. So I understand why. Uh, but yeah, there's also something to be said about like if you have a smaller catalog, but the catalog is all really highly polished stuff, then I feel like I don't know, it just feels better as a whole artistically. Yeah, albums, it's fucking torture. The Glotch Hip album that which I called it an EP, but it's like 40 minutes long or something. And this like I was going fucking insane by the time I was done with this. It was very painful, but I learned a lot for sure. The Tangled Snakes EP was a lot easier. It still took me like 6 months and was still very frustrating. Lion's Den, the song here, I spent 3 years on. Could not figure out the last drop. And the snare. Fuck the snare in that song, dude. That's an example of a song where the fucking you start off with a bad base, a bad foundation. And I end up spending like I mean, a lot of it's also just in my head. Like everyone I showed the song to were like, dude, the snare's fine. And I was like, no, it's fucking garbage. But I mean, ended up getting it right, but it was like so many layers and shit, and yeah, it was painful. But yeah, I have a few ideas right now. I want to do a down tempo album. I really want to. I want that to be like, yeah, yeah. No, it was bad. I started that like pretty early on in the pandemic. And then Glotch Hip, the title track. This one was like 3.5 years. Well, initially it was just like I only had the first drop done, and I could not figure out what to do for the second drop for like a year and a half. And I would just come back to it and like chip at it like once every month or so. But and then eventually, finally, I like got something decent working, but spent a very long time. Like every single moment in this song, I like looked at with like a fucking magnifying glass. And then now, once I was able to step away from that song and didn't listen to it for months and then listen again, then I'm like, oh, there are things in here that I totally would do differently now. Like, I think something interesting. Burial, for sure. I never actually got like super into Burial. I've listened to some of his stuff. I see the hype, like I understand why. And he was like the first to kind of make that sound. But I like find it kind of boring now almost, which I feel bad to say. But because like so many people have like expanded on that sound and like leveled it up, and he was like the OG, you know. But I'm also not like super big on that sound in general. But also I've only tried listening like once, and your like state of mind when you're listening to something matters just as much as what you're listening to and like what sound system you're listening through it on, you know. Like listening to music is a whole multi-sensory experience, not just sound. It's like, how are you feeling when you do it? What are you doing? But yeah. All right, let's look at a different song, I think. Oh, this one's fun. This one I want to finish. Okay, so the last few songs I've been working on, not this one, but all the DMT sounding ones, like they sound like, I don't know, it sounds like DMT. Like I'm just like trying to describe it with colors. Like they all have like red and purple kind of color energy and kind of like squelchy and shit, and sounds like aliens kind of, and super psychedelic. I wanna make an EP with that, and it's all like kind of up tempo, at least aggressive sounding. And I think this song would fit in pretty well. But if it loads, that would be cool. I mean, Froggy also does totally work for DMT, but I don't think these songs are too froggy. Yeah, no, actually this one has a kind of froggy section, but I honestly have not explored DMT all that much. I've never broken through or anything, but it's a cool aesthetic, you know. Oh, there's like an auto filter covering some shit up, I think. Sounds this group. Oh, here we go. Okay. I think this song is like, that's like 99% done. I do think this section over here, I want to add just a little bit of more like high-end, sizzly, sparkly shit to the chords, like around here. It's like a lot of mid-range. I want just like a little bit more up here. And some like work on like the sub and shit, but yeah. Yeah, how am I gonna go about this? Okay, something I could do, I have an idea. Let's take the shepherd rack. Yeah, eBug knows what's up. That's it. That's the sauce. Except let's put you here. Let's make a new thing. Melody chords. What? Oh, it's on Serum Melody. Weird. Okay, that's probably something. Then I want to take this, and I want to pitch you up. this one's fun. So for this section here, basically I have a send, and then the send is going into itself. So this just creates like a feedback delay. So there's a delay with no feedback. So it just says right here, you know, after 123 milliseconds, play. It goes out, it goes into the send, it goes back into itself. And there's a pitch shifter here. And so this like goes basically, I'm just like automating. Like the send volume is basically feedback. You know, if it's at 0, it's going to be 100% feedback. And then I'm just like adjusting the pitch amount as well as lowering this thing here. So I'll just only have this highlighted, right? And then over here, it changes direction. And so you notice that the pitch goes up and up and up and up. So it starts off by going up by 0.75 semitones every single delay. And then at the end, it's going up by like 2 octaves every single delay. And then the delay goes down. That's why like it shoots up. It has this like asymptotic rising effect. And then here, it does the opposite. And since I guess most of it is already like in the low kind of mid-range, it kind of like bottoms out a lot quicker. But it's pretty neat since it's a feedback delay. Basically, once it goes down to here, you know, it loses volume, and then it gets feedbacked, pitch down, loses more volume, and when it goes down here, then it's completely canceled out. So that's the point of these guys. So it doesn't like get too sharp in the high end or like too muddy. Though now that I'm thinking about it, I should probably bring this up a little bit more, because that's probably like a lot of low end mud and shit. But... So yeah, I think can't really think of much else to do. I wasn't sure about the snare, but I think I wanted to add some like pre-transient tails and stuff. So, oh yeah, these reverse snare textures. Why is there what is this? What is that rising pitch thing? Is there a fucking... I got like a resonance clipper on here or something. Oh, I do. Right, I forgot I did this. Yeah, I'm not a fan of that guy, but the resonance clipper, if any of you've seen the video I did on resonance clipping, which is just, you just have a bunch of EQs, like really sharp Qs, turned up really, really high, and it creates like interesting, like adds sine waves almost over your sounds, then you clip the fuck out of it. Anyways, just applying that to stuff and then layering it, like rendering out audio and then layering it together. And I wish I remember how I made these guys. But basically, I have this sample here, and I use these sounds all the fucking time that I made in this song from this technique, but basically I had some, originally it was just like some squelchy fucking mud pie, right? right? And then I took an echo. And this is cool. So with an echo, you could basically process 2 different sounds at the same time. So you can like make a super cool mud pie. So I took either like LFOs or spellbook or something, and then you can map shit to other stuff. That's good. So I took that, and then I have that here, right? And normally they just play on the left and right side. However, I have this cool little spellbook rack. Can't talk. Spellbook rack. And this just spins around, and essentially it's making these things move in a circle around each other. These guys over here, if you've ever played like the old Nintendo 64 Legend of Zelda games, whenever you hit a mob in the game, they sound kind of like that. And I learned that they basically, it's just like really rapid vibrato pitch shifting, and so you can get cool effects like that by essentially I would just take a squelch. Do I have any cool squelch samples? I probably do. So you just take this guy, right? And then you take an echo, and this is a cool little feature of echo. Under character, here, let's make the feedback, nothing. And then under character, you turn on wobble, and then you increase the amount. And so what this is doing is basically just doing this. It's just turning the knob back and forth for you, and then creating... like, I don't know, sounds cool. I dig it. And that's basically how the Legend of Zelda mobs sound. Like this here. You can, I can like see in my mind's eye someone like with like a vinyl like record, just like scratching basically. It just sounds like scratching, because that's what scratching is. You're just increasing and slowing down the time of a sample, but manually with your hand. Whereas a delay, you're just automating it. Yeah, echo is good. It's just like delay, but with more shit on it. Oh god. It sounds like shit now. Why do you sound so bad? Yeah, I mean, I've like, I don't know, I probably, at this point I should probably upgrade, but they work. I've like watched videos of people comparing and directly A/Bing different EQs, and it seems like you can, for the most part, it's gonna sound the same. You have higher, better control with other EQs, so you can be like a lot more surgical and shit. But I use a lot of EQs, and so like if I get a fab filter, like whatever, does that mean I'm gonna be throwing that VST like 5 times on every single track? Like, I don't know, it just seems like a lot. But technically I could be using stock EQ for the really basic shit and then like fab filter for shit like this, right? But I don't know. I guess I just didn't do it because at no point I felt like I had to, though I do admit I'm probably missing out. I probably should. But it is yet to become like obvious to me that my EQ choice is yeah, I'm sure it doesn't use that much CPU at all. I guess also it's just like me not wanting to have like a VST that you have to open, if that makes sense. But yeah, I don't know. I should definitely think on it more. But I'm just like very familiar with using the stock EQ, I guess. Though there's definitely some issues with the stock EQ. Yeah. Like actually like applies compression or like I mean I think it doesn't sound like, I know if you do, I'm pretty sure if you do a null test like with oversampling on of the stock EQ versus like the fab filter one, I think there is like audible, it is audible, you know, it doesn't null out completely, but like when I actually A/B and hear differences, I'm like, I can't tell a difference. And at the end of the day, if it sounds good, then it's probably good. But if that's true, I mean, you're probably right, honestly. There's a reason why everyone's using better EQs, and people who are better than me are like saying that this EQ is not great. It's just always gotten the job done for me, I suppose. Alright, well that song is pretty much fucking done. So that's cool. Glad to refresh myself on that. Now the thing is like, do I release this song as like a single? I could, but I also have a vision in mind for like, I don't know, doing an EP. Composition, like, yeah, a little bit. It depends on the song. I don't know. It goes in waves. Every once in a while, I'll just like shit out a banger like this, like in a couple hours. But I mean, I've been live streaming my process pretty much the whole past like couple months, and like, yeah, exactly. Yeah, no, I think I really don't think the EQ is gonna make much of, if any, audible difference in the end, you know, as long as someone with decent ears is listening. But yeah, I don't know what I was rambling about. I was just being like self-deprecating for no reason about me not making like good music every time, but that's just like a part of music production. You're just gonna make some shit. This next song I'm loading up, more of like a, I don't even know how to describe it. It's like Broken Soul Jamboree era tipper down tempo, where it's still like around 90 BPM glitch hop, but more melodic. Not future bass, but like it's similar. sidechain on this? I think there's no sidechain on this. Yeah, there's literally no sidechain on these groups. Yeah, fuck it. Okay. But yeah, the background textures I'm pretty happy with. For this song, I figured out, I made a shitty Max device for stereo imaging stuff and got to like try it out on a bunch of stuff. Yes. Oh. Let's do one for the snare. One for the kick. I'm also using outdated sidechain methods because I still use the stock compressor pretty much all the time. So that's another thing. I feel like the last track is like a lot more flashy. It's like, whoa, look at what I can do. Whoa, it's spooky. But I feel like this one is like more feel good. Has more emotional connection kind of in it, you know? But so for this song down here, these little ear candy dudes. I don't know if you've seen, I have a video on stereo imaging in general. So like what I was going for here is I wanted something to go around your head. Fades editing, like with audio and everything, or like automating utility. Yeah, it's not great if you're using the right input signal. Then you're pretty much fine, but it really depends on what you're doing, and more often than not ends up being like an issue. But and usually when I use stock, I usually use this EQ band, and then like usually I sidechain it by my kick. I should probably just be using like a short 1 millisecond click, but it usually just gets the job done because my kicks are usually have like not that much content in the high end, and so by EQing with a high pass, yeah. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. You gotta bring them up. You gotta bring them up with the vibey bells and stuff, and then you gotta bring them down with the Zelda SFX. This song I've made entirely under live stream. The entire thing. This is like the first live stream, like the first good song that I've made on live stream, which is pretty neat, I think. And then I can just like point people to this. And like, you can see the whole process here. Wow. But where Right, where are some of these bubble dudes? I must have deleted the thing because it uses a lot of CPU. That makes sense. Yeah. Okay, that song is also good and mostly done. It's almost there. I'm gonna keep just noodling with it and just adjusting tiny things, but like that's probably releasable. I mean the master still could be better. What else do we have? I think these were just bad songs I made while live streaming. That one too. That one too. All four of these are really bad. This one's really bad. It's kind of impressive. I don't remember what these ones are. I've not made that much, yeah, in the past, like, 4 or 5 months, I feel like I made, like, 2 good songs. Which is unfortunate, but it'd be that way sometimes. Let's see. Okay, this one's weird. The drums really suck, but I really want this song to work out. Yeah. I feel like it has a cool kind of enchanted alien fantasy forest vibe, but in a very kind of unsettling way. It sounds very happy, but it's odd. So yeah, but the drums fucking blow, and then the ending is weird. Like, right now, the ending kind of just cuts off at an odd place, because I don't know where to take it from there, but maybe I should just let it cut off at that odd place. I don't know. But, we will see. Yeah. Buddha Walk, I visited Santa Cruz, and they have this like Buddhist monastery place up in the fucking redwoods, and I went on a big hike with a friend, and then when I got back I made that song. I don't remember what it is though. Well, we'll check it out. Now I'm curious. I don't remember. Yeah, dude, the drums suck. So, alright, let's just ignore that the drums are bad. there's some sample that's playing that's not supposed to be playing. I think this guy. And then it just kind of ends like that because I didn't know what the fuck to do. You know, it's this weird part. I mean, this is initially just going to be a build-up into something else. No, not this part here. And that was going to be like a drop, but I couldn't figure that out. So now it just does this weird fucking thing. Yeah. Yeah, the drums can be fixed for sure. The drums suck, but that's just like a mixing thing. I think the idea as a whole is a pretty cool vibe. Yeah. And this was like, what was this? So bad. Why isn't the kick playing? Yeah, no, alright. We're not going back there again. But yeah, I think it's gonna be cool as like on a you like that? I mean there's some. Okay, no, it does have like a vibe, but it's so like divorced from the rest of the song, I think is the issue. I think that's why I'm like repulsed by it. It definitely, I think it can, but I'm definitely lost. Like, what the fuck? What do you do with this? Yeah, like maybe instead of wait, can I make? Ooh, this cat is like killing me over here. See if we can do a thing. Let's make you that. Let's take this. Let's map drive and output to the same thing. And the drive will go 0, 36, and this one will go 0 to minus like 27. Sure. And then let's make you also map to that. Why not? Okay, the amp doesn't do what I want. Yeah. The pitch stretching going. There's so much pitch stretching. That's like the whole song. I don't know I don't know which sound you're talking about. I mean, I could just not have this part and just have this like this whole little breakdown. Could do something like that. No, don't be sorry. It's just funny because everything's being like pitch bent to all shit. It's a cluster. The EU. Okay, because like this, that's kind of, that also sounds like it. That doesn't. Is it that thing? There's so many candidates that could describe what. Fuck me, dude. Yeah, okay, gotcha. And so you're saying... Well... Oh, fuck. God damn it. I kind of like it. I do like it, because, like, it has this, like, weird, jarring, uplifting effect. It's like, oh, where's it gonna go? Oh, fuck, we're going, like, sideways. It, like... I don't know. It does take up a bit, but that's kind of, like, I think the point of this section here. Because, like, the whole point of this little, like... This is, like, a breakdown, right? This isn't really a drop. And this is more so just being like, look at this weird sound. It, like, it is distracting for sure. I mean, I wouldn't have that... Oh, unless you're talking about in this section. Probably not, but... But... I don't know. I mean, it's just a weird fucking song, I think. So, at least as of right now, it does kind of work with a weird part into just noise into nothing. If I want to put something else there, then you're probably right. And I might have to, like, move this to a different section or rework this. But as is... I think this could work as, like, a cute little 2-minute song. I just need to make the drums good, and then it's pretty much set. Sound like less fucking miserable. I don't know what I had going on before on the kick, but drums still suck. I take it back. That was just me being optimistic. What's also tough about the song is there's no, like, key to it. It's... The melody is fucking this. It's like, those are cool sounds for sure, but once you have, like, a hook made out of it, then you're like, what? How do I add melody to this at the same time? I don't fucking know. sounds do sound very cool if you stretch them out and repitch them. So like... Honestly, I have a pretty cool ambient song. Just doing that with those sounds. You know what? I want to find that song. Tired of this one. But yeah, I think I've kind of talked myself into that. I think the song structure where it's at right now is fine. It does its thing. It could be kind of an interlude on an album. I think that would be a good song on an album. For sure. Definitely not a... That is not a song to release as a single. That's for sure. Right, what are you called? Let's try this one. Wait, when did I release my video on stereo imaging? Because I think it's around that old, right? This one, 6 months ago. Okay, I think this is the right one then, because I think this one is from the 5th month, whichever one that is. May. Yeah, it's gotta be. Until we get there. Yeah, I think this is it. What is happening? Why can't I click? What's happening? Weird. Yeah, I think just my control keys were stuck or something. I don't know. That's kind of cool. I dig it. I can maybe expand on this and have it gradually add more shit over time. Like I could take yeah, let's try that. Let's fucking try that. Let's actually do something instead of just listening to my music for the umpteenth time. Let's be productive. Yeah. So let's put this in here. Let's slice this by 1/16. Oh, this isn't formant. Formant sampler. Where? Formant glitch generator. That's what I wanted. Get rid of you. And then you go here. And then we sort you by beat. 16th mode. Yeah. Yeah, exactly. Would be cool. I would love to play an ambient set someday. I definitely want to like make more ambient music. It's a lot of fun. Oh. Okay. Yeah. Okay, here's an issue with this song. So this here, this is resampled from some like weird microtonal piece in like 55 EDO. So definitely the whole song has to be made from the source, at least all the like melodic bits. I'm not gonna be able to like write a melody to that because I have no fucking clue. But if you're into microtonal music, what was it? Outer Worlds Microtonal. It's fucking this thing here. Shit's crazy. It's cool stuff. Anyways. EQ8. Yeah, dude. Oh man. All right, so it's called a Lumitone. It's $4,000. It's just a gigantic hexagonal MIDI keyboard. It's not a synthesizer or anything. It's just a MIDI keyboard, and you can use it to play microtonal music. It's great because due to it being hexagonal, it's called isomorphic in the sense that I don't know, I don't think it even has anything to do with isomorphism necessarily, but an isomorphic keyboard basically means that whatever shape you play, like a C major, here, I'll pull up Lumitone. I want one so fucking bad. So like if you like a C major or whatever, or not C major, I don't know, just a major chord would be like that note, and that note, right? So you like your hand would look something like that. That chord is the exact same everywhere, no matter what scale, anything that you play on. And so you can end up learning chords and scales in terms of shapes instead of having to memorize what a scale feels like on a piano, for instance, for every single different note, because it's not isomorphic. There's the fucking black keys everywhere, right? So what's powerful about that is when you start messing around with microtones, you just have to learn a couple shapes for like, okay, what is this interval? Oh, it's that shape. So I can climb up fifths just by moving along this row. So like in certain layouts, it'll be so that like along this axis, this is like up a fifth, and then up this axis is up a third, and up this axis is up a semitone. And so you just start thinking about everything in terms of intervals and shit. It makes music theory make way more sense and is like way more intuitive. It's $4,000 though, so yeah, I don't know, but definitely when I get way too much money, I'm getting that for sure. Because I feel like especially for like this genre, I don't know, if you're gonna be making like weird, experimental, psychedelic, colorful music, then you should be exploring more tuning systems, you know? You should be exploring fucking like microtonal music is so interesting in that regard. You know, we should be exploring more than just sound design, but also harmonies and intervals and stuff like that. Like hearing a chord that you've never heard before is pretty mind-bending and psychedelic in itself, and it would be very cool to explore more of that. And it's really fucking difficult to explore that when you well, one, you don't know how to play piano. I don't actually know how to play piano at all. And two, you're drawing everything in by hand. So yeah, microtones, they're cool. Wait, let's get a redux, right? And then, how am I gonna do this? I kind of like lost track of what I was doing because I started ranting about fucking microtones. Yep, and we're stuck with a stupid fucking piano layout. We're stuck with stupid, like, notation and ways to describe intervals. It's all, I don't know. I'm just angry and frustrated because I don't actually know any music theory. I've never been trained professionally. Or, like, seriously. What if we get like a offbeat fucking I don't know, that could be cool. I don't know what I'm doing. I'm just kind of throwing sounds at a thing, and eventually an idea will come out, maybe. Well, let's get lazy and just throw like a percussion loop. And let's get an auto filter. Yeah. Problem is like learning. I definitely want to learn some sort of like melodic or harmonic thing, like a piano or a keyboard, but it like really does not speak to me at all. I mean, I haven't tried for very long, and I know there's like a steep learning curve, and if I work at it past a certain point, then maybe it'll start becoming more rewarding and fun, and then I'll start doing it myself. But I don't like I don't know. Playing piano has not been like very rewarding for me, slash I'm not like called to it. I've had a lot of fun and great experience like learning other instruments like hand percussion, but yeah. But also like I feel like I'm fine with chords. Like I feel like if I'm working within a scale, you know, like yeah, no, you're right. No, totally. Push yourself past it. But like if I'm writing in a given scale or whatever, I feel like I'm totally fine at creating melodic ideas and things that work and sound good. I have like enough experience to gain, while it might not be, I might not be able to like perfectly describe what I'm doing using music theory. I have enough intuition at this point to know which like words and or not words, intervals and chords and stuff will work for what I'm doing. But I want to expand past that and now start like fucking with, I don't know, like a lot of the stuff that I'm doing involves like glitches and stuff like that, to the point where, not glitches, my brain's like not working right, like microtones and shit, I feel like your standard Western music theory knowledge isn't going to help very much there, but I don't know. You're right. I'm just arguing because I don't want to learn piano, but I really should. Yeah, no, totally. It's not a necessary thing for sure. You don't need to know music theory at all, but I'm sure it helps. And I do want to get more into like composition, like writing fucking like orchestral stuff. Like, I mean, I keep going back to Broken Soul Jamboree, but fucking Reality Harshness Defender song's so fucking good, and it's all just like brilliant composition for the most part. It's good. Craftle is fucking great. Yeah. I'm really excited for whatever his next project's gonna be. I've heard like a couple snippets of like because he's moving away from like standard dance music, electronic music, but seems like his next he teased like a thing half a year ago, and it sounded very similar to like Fote, who I'm a big fan of. But anyways, it sounded fucking cool. I'm excited for it. What do we make this? Okay, I'm like really slow right now. Okay, what else? What else can this use? Fuck it, let's take this thing and then let's like glitch it. Because why not? I need to put this on my kick, I think, if I remember correctly. Where? Oh, I just placed the kick. It's right above it. Good job. So this sub is cool. The harmonics will oscillate only. And I've sidechained the harmonics to not oscillate when the kick plays. So if we do this... What am I doing? What am I doing with my life? That's not it. But maybe can I fuck with just overall volume? I guess I have to do that for both. I should probably make a knob to do that for both. Oh, but this isn't affected by the kick. Oh, that's annoying. What will I do? I can just do normal fucking volume automation. That's fine. Yeah. And I think this is just fine. I'm just gonna ignore it for now, turn it down a little bit so I can't hear it as much, and then work. And I think there's an overall pitch bend as well. That sounds about right. Yeah. Yeah, that's a go-to kick for me for sure. Let's wait, what are these? Oh, these are also all decent as well. So let's consolidate all of you together. Come on. Hurry up. And then chuck you in here. One slice. Wait, have I? I did once, and it ended up getting like raided by the UC Santa Cruz campus, and then I got heckled because I wasn't playing music with like vocals and stuff, or like house music because it was mostly like bass. It was just a bunch of like drunk like 18, 19-year-olds. But it was like a really big crowd, but they did not like it, which is pretty lame. But it happens. It's just part of performing, I think. And then maybe we can put the same thing on here. Hey, Los Pericos is the shit, yeah. Abraxas, that sounds familiar, but no, I don't. Yeah. Okay. I have a really bad, and by bad I mean good, habit of every time I go down to Santa Cruz, I go to Los Pericos and get a fish burrito. And my friends are all deeply concerned because that happens way too often. Yeah. What do I need here? Oh, I did a song where... trying to remember what I did. I'm not gonna remember it, I think. But here, let's just do this thing. And let's take an arpeggiator. fine. Oh yeah, that's pretty much exactly, that's like my whole workflow, honestly. It's like what I do more than anything else. Basically just make a giant chord thing, use a beat, slice mode, arpeggiator, make it random, and then just cuts it up. And then if you want to get creative, or like if you just want to do like simple sound design, then you just take any like effects. So like you can take like an echo or something. Any effect knob or like twisting knob that makes good sound good. And then let's just make 2 LFOs or something. Just set them both to be random. Just do that or some shit, right? And then this just spits out new sounds. And then yeah, you just save like this whole track basically as a thing. Yeah. And then you know, you're just working on a song, and like let's say you have like some chord or hook in it or something, you can just take that chord, resample it, and then just chuck it in there, and then it's going to spit out a bunch of sounds that work for what you're trying to do. But yeah, actually that like little demo ended up making cooler sounds than what I was doing before. Let's take a utility, and then like let's make this a little. And then something else that you can do. So I often like will work with this like, you know, I'll do the delay thing or the echo thing where there's like a different thing on the left and right speaker. And let's say, yeah, let's say I want to use only like the sound on one side, like right here. The sound on the right, I don't like, sounds bad. So I can set this one to be mono, and then I can just automate what I want to be playing. And so you could like choose between different things. So it happens to be that everything good is here. This isn't a great example, but I hope you get it. take like this guy here. It gets too crazy right up front, but we can move all this shit over here. Yeah, I think this has potential. For sure. Very vibey. X. Maybe we can like maybe there's something there. Oh, I have an idea. No. Where the fuck? Where is the shit? I'm getting lost because there's no organization in this project file. Oh, did I just delete? No, I didn't. Why did I just, why did I want this guy again? Oh, my brain is just not working anymore. I had an idea with using this guy. I don't know. Let's cut out everything. Just for like. You're right. You're right. It's true. I have been just sitting here for almost 3 hours now. It's getting a little bit messy, but I like it. Yeah, it's definitely getting. Oh, you know what? I could just sidechain. I think just like sidechaining, just the snare alone would probably make a big difference. But no, what I need to be doing is I need to be using ascend. That's really what I need to do. Let's put you on you, and then let's keep you on 100%. Yeah, that's it. This is it. add some like glitched up
And
vocal
these are not
samples.
super intense.
And to see so many people and what people.
And what's wrong with that?
And your dreams.
Anyways, let's get to it.
Are you happy with that?
Are you sure?
I need like more samples of like female vocals whispering. I really like that aesthetic, and then like glitching them up and using them is like, I don't know. I like that a lot. I have a few songs where I've been doing that. I should just like get my friends to do it.
Because I
feel like it.
But before I had this,
Because like,
Something
I mean, it'd be cooler for sure to like make the samples yourself, or have your own personal friends have them make them.
But I just felt.
But it didn't sound very natural, did it?
I don't like how that one
But it
sounds.
just...
Look at me now.
British.
But the best words I've ever learned.
But we are humans.
But we have to take chances.
Yeah. So let's just compress the fuck out of you.
But we have to take chances.
Yeah, this is good. This is getting somewhere. Definitely got to make the build up a lot cooler. Do now? I could probably just like maybe I'm losing objectivity because I've been listening to this for a while, but I feel like I could just like loop it again. And then maybe some variations. Let's duplicate this guy over. Yeah, let's delete all of this. And then let's stretch it out, and then let's put you on texture mode. Oh, you're right. You're right. Honestly, I'm not super great at breaks. What's the what's the name of the break that has the voice in it, you know? It's in Barrack Suite. This is one of my favorite songs of all time, by the way. It's really good. That one. What's the name of that break? Fuck. I'm pretty sure that's like James Brown's voice or something. But that is a good song. It's my favorite song. Maybe. One of. Alright, let's just get break. That's not it, but that is also a good sound. Maybe we can... Maybe I can... Auto filter. Yeah, it's like one of like, it's like in the top like 4 most famous breaks or something. I don't even know how many there are. There's probably like 5 of them that are like considered famous, but maybe I'm also just talking out of my ass right now. Yeah, that kind of works. Do the same thing every single time. Oh, I can change the rate. I can make so that this is going. No one's even gonna notice that, but fuck it. One of them and double it up into a sound cut out at the end of a 4th. I can't tell if I'm sleep deprived or if that doesn't make sense. I think it's probably a mix of both. But I think I have an idea of what you're talking about. Let's consolidate this. And then let's Let me repitch it. Oh, another thing we can do, that exact same thing I was talking about earlier, with the, using a sampler or whatever. We can just take that, do that, chuck this into that. It's funny, it was playing all, whoa, wait. Oh, it's a fucking, it's like a giant polymeter thing, polyrhythm, because they're all playing at different pitches, and it's on classic mode. That's neat. Kind of sad it doesn't go on forever. Oh, wanted to hear. That's a cool, wait, that's a fucking dope concept, honestly. Right? It's like if I space them all out a little bit more. Oh, holding shift doesn't highlight all of them in between. That's so lame. It's not. So if I guess I want this even more spaced out. Okay, it doesn't sound as cool though when it's so far apart. Anyways. Yeah. And then we take an arpeggiator. Alright, this is less cool. And then let's do this, but let's move this automation so that it's off. And then, yeah, let's multiband compress this. Now let's put on the autopan on this guy. Except now it's like it's all super filtered. It kind of works. Okay, let's I feel like it gets a little bit washed out over here. You're starting to not be able to hear the drum breaks very clearly. But I think that's good enough for now. I'm fucking beat. Yeah, let's save this 11.3. Yeah. But yeah, I think I'm gonna call it. Oh, I guess I should see how well this goes into this section. Sick. Dope. Yeah, I'm super happy with that. I think that sounds great. Yeah, alright. I am ending the stream now. Thanks for fucking tuning in. PI. Private investigator. I hope that's what it means. But yeah, if you're watching the VOD, then thanks, I guess. Also, I don't know. I need to just stop talking and just end the stream. All right, later, y'all. Bye.